Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm starting off with the products that I used. I went in with my rat tail comb, my Let's Jam extra hold, as well as the Mega Energy hair gel wax. I also got the expression hair, and this is a pre-stretched hair. It's 50 inches long and it's in the color T1B 350, and it's this pretty burnt orange ombre looking hair. I will show you guys what it looks like out of the package like in a second. This is what it looks like, and look at how beautiful this color is. I really love this ombre look that it has. So finally guys, I'm getting a chance to show you guys my braiding pattern on how I part the hair out to do my box braids. So this is the back section. As you guys can see, I parted that straight across, and I'm going in with the Let's Jam, and I'm just applying that in between the parts. Then I go over again to ensure that the parting is like super neat. So I'm just going in and I'm just pre-sectioning out the partings. Towards the back right here, I'll have 4 separate parts. So the first layer for me was like a test layer because it's my first time trying the knotless braid. Like, it's a different method that I'm doing, so I use that first row to like test out what size I want to work with and how small I wanted it and so on. So that was my testing layer. So once I figured that I wanted it to be more on the bigger side, I went ahead and I started doing that in my second row. So again, I'm applying the jam to the hair and I part the hair again to make it as neat as possible. And I kept most of this video in real time so that you guys can see the process of me parting out the hair and braiding it and so on. So when you're doing your second row, you want to part the hair like in between each parting going downwards. You guys will soon see that clearly. So as you can see, the parting that I made there is right on top of my first braid that's at the bottom. So that is how you will get that layered effect, so that the hair will fall in between each other and the hair will appear fuller and you won't see so many like spaces in between each parting. So before I start off with my braiding, I added my Mega Energy hair wax to the hair, smooth it down, separated the hair into 3 pieces, and then I started braiding the natural hair itself. So I braid 1, 2, 3, and then I take a piece of hair, put it in between my thumb and my pointer, and then I take one end, the end that is towards the head, and I just kind of like flip that over. I flip that on top of my finger. You guys can see that. Then I grab it and then I proceed to start braiding. 1, 2, then I stop right there and I add in my next piece of hair. Again, I put it between my big finger and my pointer, put that part that is towards the head, I put that on top of my finger, grab it, and then I started braiding again. So that is what I do. I add in hair about 4 times going down, and people call this method the feed in method, so that's what I'm doing. So you can just watch closely what I'm doing here. I won't be talking, so you guys can watch. Okay guys, so I added in 4 pieces of braiding here and I fed that in. So that's the feeding method with the knotless braid. So you want to start off by braiding your hair first, and then you will feed in the braids onto your hair, and that is how you achieve the knotless braid with this method. Then I just continue braiding downwards, and basically that is the method. So I'll just show you guys in another clip how I did this. And also, as I braid down and I reach towards the end of her natural hair, I add the jam to the hair and smooth it into the braids. So this is what my first and second rows are looking like. It's looking real neat, and being that it's a pre-stretched braid, like, it is super easy to work with. You don't have to worry about too much flyaways and so on. So now I'm on my third row, and again I will be parting it out the same way, and when I will be parting downwards, I will be doing that on top of the braid that is below it. So the part will fall on top of the previous braid. Hope you guys are understanding this. I'm trying to explain it as much as possible. Persons have requested me to show them how I do my braiding pattern. This is how I do it on my head personally, so I got the chance to show you how I did it on someone else. So yeah. So I do use this duck clip to hold the hair out of the way. And guys, I took my time with this hairstyle because I wanted it to be as neat as possible. This took me a total of 7 hours to do. Yes, 7 hours it was. Guys, so that's my third row right there. Yeah, so it took me 7 hours to complete this look. Being that the sizes are small and the partings are precise, it does take some time. So this right here is my 4th row again, and I'm just parting around in the direction of the head, like in a round direction. So if you want your hair to like look like this, the 4th parting will be on top of your ears. So that is the 4th row complete. That is what it's looking like so far. This right here is my 5th row. And this video, guys, is mostly focusing on how I part the hair out. But I will come back and show you how I braid the hair once more. But it's mostly focusing on the parting pattern. Okay, so I'm showing you guys how I braid the hair again. You want to separate the hair into 3 sections and start braiding. I started off with braiding with my right hand and I finish off with my left hand. Then I add in my first braid and then I flip that over and then I braid it down a little bit. On this method here, I'm just showing you a different way of adding in the hair. So as you guys can see, I did go down more than the first one that I showed you. So I went down 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I stop and I add in my braid. Flip that over my finger and then I started braiding 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I add in my other braid. Flip that over and then I start braiding down. So I do braid under because it's the fastest way of me braiding. Here I'm just adding the edge control to her natural hair as I braid down and I smooth that into the braid. And then I continue braiding down. So this video here is like super detailed with how I braid the hair. As you guys could see, I showed you the first method where you just add your hair in and braid down one time. If you want to see that, you can go back and watch that. And with this braid here, I showed you how I braided down 4 steps down and then I add in more braid. So it depends on what you feel more comfortable doing so that you can achieve this style. And also I focused mostly on the parting, how you guys get the hair to like fall in between each braid. So that is what it's looking like. Right here I was falling out, I was running out of daylight, so I'm just showing you the top, how I parted it around, and I have that little middle section right there. And I counted how many rows I have, so I ended up with 8 rows going up, and this is the finished look, you guys. This was nighttime, I ran out of sunlight like seriously, but I really love the way that this turned out. It was super neat for my first time like doing a client's hair braided and so on. Like I am so proud. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will definitely see you guys in my next video. I will also throw in some finished product, like the pictures of what it looks like. So this is the final picture of what it looks like. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.